read the book yet? I'm assuming no.
No, not
No,
yet.
I didn't read it either, and I have to. I will.
Wow.
Um, because there's a lot of questions I have, like timeline and all that stuff, and it's probably answered in the book. And yeah, as to like when that happened, with Rodney's comment about Beyonce,
Yeah, go sell 5 million records with Beyonce.
I wonder like that probably came at after watching a lot of stuff of human and what Brandy said about Rodney and the production, and then what Rodney said in response to defend his production. I'm thinking that's when the comment happened.
But I guess that could be because
yes, he already at that point did work with Beyonce and sold.
Yeah, on the I'm Tasha Fierce, and then she did some stuff on B-Day. So maybe that's what she was talking about. But I thought I heard a clip about her talking about, oh, he played beats that I knew that I could have heard first, but I didn't hear them first. Like he wasn't man enough, and it's not right, but it's okay, and stuff like that. She knew it would have been good for her, but he played them for her to preview them and then send them to other people.
Okay, so I think that's what people are saying in the comments, because they did say stuff that he previewed beats to Brandy. I just didn't know the timeline wise, and
yeah, because we didn't get a timeline, because that's 2000.
Yeah, when I read that, I was expecting like between 2004 and 2007,
Right.
especially during the human era and stuff like that. But if it dates way back to that,
I mean, I guess it's okay. They're like 98. It's 98 and 2000.
That's like, yeah, but they were working together. Like, if anything, I guess when you think of the most, the artist that Rodney worked with the most, Brandy would kind of be the one that comes to mind. No?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so prior to that, during the 90s, she kind of made him hot.
They made each other hot.
They work, exactly. Like they both go hand in hand. But without Brandy, would Rodney be as known then in that sense, where Whitney wanted to work with him, where then Tony wanted to work with him, where then the Spice Girls wanted to work with him, where Jennifer Lopez
yeah, that's around that time. Is that around that time too?
That was 98.
And
that would be in 98, 99, yeah.
They don't get started on the Rodney, J-Lo, and then Chante Moore song thing.
Well, then, yeah, that's the thing too. They villainized J-Lo in that situation. When
good,
yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm also not.
When the monster, when I guess you could say the monster in the situation would be Rodney, but
Diddy.
When you think of how a producer works, he did nothing wrong. That's the thing too. It's like if Diddy comes up to you and says, "I want you to make the song," or "I want this song. I can't give you the song. It's hers." Okay, well then make me another song just like this. I want it. Are you gonna say no?
Oh, you asking me, am I gonna say no?
Yeah, exactly.
Get away from me.
Don't touch
I was not say no. I would probably still do it too. But try to at least a little different. I mean, it was different, but I don't know. How can you turn that down? I don't know how much he's offering. That's the question.
It's Diddy, but then the thing that comes with Diddy is that it's because he's such a force in the industry, especially at that time. It's going to be a hit. He's going to push it to the point that it becomes a hit. So as a producer, you're not going to want to let that go.
What's my royalty points on here first?
I'm pretty sure they're good, but then what that also does is put your name out there as a producer even more so.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's exactly what happened.
Let's see how many songs he did for J-Lo on that album.
The first one, I think it was just that one, and then he remixed it. There was a remix.
That's it?
Yeah. But then he also produced another one for the J-Lo album, the second one, like If You Had My Love and all that. Not If You Had My Love. Love
Don't Cost a Thing.
Yeah. And Play, and I'm Real.
Oh, yeah. Well, he had another song on there, but I've never heard that song.
Yeah. But I'll go just to say that, no one's exactly wrong in the situation. And I guarantee J-Lo doesn't know what's happening behind the scenes. She's just fucking is told, here, bitch, sing this song.
I'm
and like
here.
Yeah. And people are like, oh, she can't sing. She shouldn't be in there. Like, you're telling me if Diddy and Tony, what's his name? Tommy Motola, whatever the fuck.
Tommy Motola.
Yeah, that's it. Mariah's ex, it came up to you and said, listen, I don't give a shit that you can't sing or whatever the fucking case is. I'm going to make you famous and you're going to work with the hottest producers. Are you going to say no? I'm going to make you millions. We're going to make millions. We're all going to make millions.
No, I'm not going to say no to that.
I'm not going to say no, bro. This is better than whoring myself out. Let's do it. Fuck.
At least whore myself out for some money.
Exactly.
For millions.
Yeah. Fucking right.
I wish one of them would come up to me and say that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, me too. Hoping.
We'll sing for money. We'll whore for money.
But yeah, so going to the human era, was human bad?
No. But
would you consider that some of Rodney's better production or best production in comparison to what he's done for others, but also in comparison to what he's done in the past with Brandy for each album?
No, I don't think it compares. However, it is not a bad album. But in terms of the other stuff, but I do think I like the album. There's some missed opportunities. First of all, for singles, number one. And I don't know. I didn't really like the song "Human." I think the whole theme of the whole thing was kind of like
too lifey metaphor. Like,
I'm human. I make mistakes.
It reminded me. It gave me like
hear that.
Yeah, it gave me like Michael Jackson, like not We Are the World, but like Earth Song. Like those type of fucking like feels where there's really no like we can't relate to it, but like it's more like worldly speaking. I don't know. That's the vibe I got from it. It was very light. But then there was a version of the album.
Poppy.
Yes, poppy, quite poppy. But there was a version of the album, the version that I guess we all wanted.
Yeah.
Prior to that, before it got changed. So I learned this today. So the one with Drum Life, Keyed, Sweet Nothings, Who's the Loser Now, After the Flood, One Thing.
I love After the Flood.
Oh, bro. When I heard that today, I forgot about the song, and every time I fucking like it's like, ooh.
See, it's some good stuff and
there's
musically stuff in there. It's just like
there's a lot.
I don't know, it just didn't land.
On that version. No, that's we didn't even get that on that version. I mean, the one that came out, but like there was the the first version of it with Sweet Nothings and stuff like that. I feel like that would have been
Talk to Me.
That would have been a really good fucking album. Was that song Doesn't Really Matter?
Yes. But do you think all those were on one album? Like the Sweet Nothings and the After the Flood? How would that would have been around the era. That should have been. I don't know if that was for like two different projects or whatever, but apparently it was for the original Human, and it was originally scheduled for like November 11th. I forgot what year it said, but anyways, it was pushed back a month later because they were trying to get Timbaland involved in the production, and then that's where Who's the Loser Now comes in. Where's What Have You Done For Me? What era is that? What have you
that
done for me?
That would have been that because, that would have been that era. And because there was a few joints, she said she held the album from being released because she wanted to include Tim on the album, get a few joints on there. So they did. But the reason why it didn't happen, because Tim didn't record his vocals. So there was demo takes of Tim, of what he would do. What's that? Is Ezekiel, what's that guy's name? Do you know who I'm talking about? We just recently discovered the part in Omarion's Icebox is not actually fucking Timbaland. It's this guy.
I'm so cold.
I'm so cold. Yeah, that exactly.
I didn't realize that.
That is not him. Carrie Hilson said that was the Ezekiel. I can't remember his name. I'm probably saying it so wrong.
Ezekiel something.
Yeah. So Tim, he was supposed to do the vocals for Icebox, but then he's like, that sounds just like me. So I'm not going to do it. There's no point. It sounds just like me. But then Carrie was trying to push it. And then so same thing with Brandy. It sounds like Tim. I thought that was Tim. Apparently, that's not even Tim in the backgrounds and all that shit. So Brandy didn't release it because it wasn't authentic. So she didn't want that included on the album.
All the missed opportunities.
Bro, we would have got that. That would have been a solid fucking album. Like that was, I remember sounding really promising with each fucking leak, whatever the fuck we were getting back then.
Remember leaks going on with LimeWire and finding those corrupted files to listen to and risking your computer's life to listen to songs that you will never get to hear in publicly. But you can have some moments like Camouflage.
Camouflage, yeah. That song really grew on me too. Yeah.
And Capella, Something Is Missing.
Something Is Missing, yeah.
That's that song right there. A whole song from just vocals.
Some vocals, yeah. We were waiting for that for a long time, for like something like that from Brandy. Those vocals being just a vocal song. But then she goes on to like really hate the album afterwards. When I was watching all this shit, like she hates the fucking thing, to the point that, remember that show she did with Ray J,
Family Business.
Yeah,
I remember her on there talking about don't let Rodney do like you did me, or something like that.
He didn't give me his best. Yeah, he didn't give me his best on Human. That was the problem. She's like, unless he's going to lock in and give you his best, don't work with him. And then she was really heated about that. So I'm assuming that was what happened. But then I was watching a little bit more in some interviews with Rodney and shit. And there's a sit down where she confronts him about that. And she's like, I feel like you didn't give me your best. And he was like really thrown off. Like, really? He's like, why do you say that? And then she said that because like when we listen to the album, it's nothing like what we did before, where it was different from everything else that was going on. And we did something really like futuristic almost. And so I understand that part completely valid.
It's not his best.
Yes, exactly. And so his goal was probably, his approach to it was completely different. But then he also states that he distanced himself from the project because of the other producers involved in the project. So
he wanted some more control.
I guess so.
In the direction of where it was headed, probably.
Yeah. And then I remember whatever I was watching, Brandy stated that's really where their friendship or partnership was destroyed, ruined, whatever the fuck, shot on, bro, because that's really where it locked in that they parted ways. And
that's really insane. Like,
I think that's where the Beyonce comment came in. But then Rodney also stated in an interview that she would throw in his face that she was going to go work with Timbaland, knowing that was like, he felt that was his rival. Yeah. So I'm kind of like, what did she say about Beyonce to him on a personal level for him to use her as a weapon? That's
what I want to know. Because like, also, this came out, and then remember at the Brandy and Monica Boys Mind concert, backstage, and Beyonce lipped out, and she took like, what's going on here?
Yes, there's something there, and then we're getting all this shit, and it's making sense. I don't feel like she has a personal issue with Beyonce herself, but maybe the special treatment that Rodney was showing, like if he's showing her beats,
I was your baby. And now you had a new baby coming here, and I'm pushed to the side because you got a new baby, and I'm.
But especially if you're showing me beats, and I'm telling you I love these beats, and I want to do something to them, and yet you go and give them to somebody else, your main girl that makes you fucking 5 million or sells you 5 million singles, records, whatever the fuck. Like that, you don't feel a type of way to the person, but you feel a type of way in the situation where it's like, bro, I was your priority before. We made some hot records together, like, and then now I'm getting the shit treatment, like someone else is coming before me and they're getting the good stuff, and then you're looking at Human as like this like dog shit.
I wonder if he played some beats for Brandy and ended up sending it to Beyonce. Like, I wonder what that would be.
Well, that's the impression I got, and that's some people were saying that in the comments. But
Sweet Dream, people, that's Rico Love.
You know what's fucked? Oh, I thought that too. For some reason, my mind was going to that, especially
Turn the lights
throughout
off.
the
Like, no, that's
day.
not him.
Yeah. But my mind went there for some reason. It's that exact song. But yeah, I was wondering too, like the things. So there was like Telephone that he did for Gaga.
Oh yeah.
But then there was
hello, baby, you got everything.
People were saying that this is why Brandy hasn't had a hit, because she didn't work with him for the longest time, and she hasn't had a hit since she's worked with him. That is false. She worked with him again in 2007, and that is the reason why they don't work together anymore, is because she couldn't get a hit from the album, and he didn't give her a hit.
Deja Vu, but that's like 2006. From B-Day, your favorite album?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm running a blank. I used to know this. I knew all the stuff that he produced for
your favorite album.
Yeah. I know he did Destiny's Child and shit like that. Like Lose My
Say
Breath.
My Name.
Was it Cater to You?
Too far back.
Cater to You?
You're jumping. I can't type that fast.
I'm pretty sure he produced Cater to You.
What you want to eat, boo? Let me feed you. He needs to produce me some songs.
Mm-hmm.
You hear that?
But did you know that there was an album that she made after this? She was still signed with Epic Records or whatever the fuck they're called. And that there was production by like Tricky Stewart, Neo, and there was some others that were listed. And this is where we would get the songs Louis Vuittons.
Oh yeah, and then like
Louis Vuittons.
The Not Gonna Make Me Cry, Beam Cox, and there's a bunch of stuff in there in between there too.
Yeah, and there was a song that was later given to Rihanna. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah. Anyways, that's why J-Lo has that song, and those songs that she recorded for that album were sold to others because she was dropped from Epic because some new broad got in charge at the head. And then
I think that was a good call on Louis Vuitton's though. Dare I ever say the J-Lo version is better? I've never said that in life. I like J-Lo. I'm just kidding.
You know what? No one's ever said J-Lo made a bad song. They just said that she doesn't sing it.
Okay.
That's usually the case.
Okay, we're on the same page now. Okay.
Yeah. They usually say she can't sing it or she can't sing. She's not singing it or she can't sing. That's the one. Yeah. So.
The song that I think is a bad song is, what is that song? I Love You? I just never heard. Yeah. I think that's a bad song. I can't remember what it is, but I don't like it. Every time I come on, I will go.
Hey, Rodney produced that Step Into My World one from Rebirth.
And I don't know if he did the Ride or Die song.
No, but that was Brandys, but that was for that other album before Aphrodisiac. But he did produce I Got You off of Rebirth.
I don't know that.
It was Step Into My World and I Got You.
Yeah. I love that song.
Yeah. And that's one of my favorite areas of Rodney's too, the production. You know, as much as I complain about like how he kind of reproduces and recycles his produces stuff, we also enjoyed it. We also anticipated when we got word that, you know, so-and-so's getting a Darkchild joint. It was like, oh, it's going to sound similar to that. It's like, as much as I complain about, but I understand Brandy's feelings in the situation.
Like, I get it, but also...
It worked for us. Like, he knew what he was doing because as fans, and for him to create a signature sound.
I don't think it's that significant of a problem, unless they're not giving us all details, that you never work with him again because of that, especially after what you did create. That's something you could work out, figure out, and at least reconnect a time or two.
Yes and no. I mean, I think that's, from what my understanding is that was Full Moon. And then that's why she stopped working with him and went to work with Tim. And then they reconnected again with Human.
Because she's talking about the sound. He gave everybody my sound.
Yes, which he did. Because when you listen to the Darkchild joints, and this is someone said in the comments on my shit, that she has no part in the Darkchild sound. Yes, she does. You know, in the structuring of the vocals and style.
Who said that nonsense?
Somebody did, Leonard. Somebody did.
It wasn't me.
It was not you. But if you listen to everything else prior to that, yes, there was a sound that Darkchild had.
Yeah,
but
he did give it to everybody. But everybody wanted a song like that. I mean,
it's true. Yeah,
that's
and
what happens when you create something
wanted
amazing.
We wanted to hear it too.
Yeah, that should be a compliment.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, when you think of Brandy's involvement in the songs, the music, compared to what he did prior to Full Moon, like he did bring a lot of elements from Michael Jackson's, was it Unbreakable? Invincible?
Invincible, there we go.
Is it? Yeah, sorry, Janice was Unbreakable. And if I remember correctly, they got a lot of the instrumentation from like I think a junkyard.
Yeah, he told him find some new sounds.
Yeah, and Michael like paid him to not work with anybody else because he's like, I need
That's
you really
wild.
locked in. He's like, I want you 100% locked in.
It's like, oh, you got some money. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that though? Like somebody paying you to just look for this time. We're working.
But like, how would that work? Because each project would be different. I guess, would it be based off of like whatever projects presented to you that you have to say no to? It's like, okay, well, here, I'm paying that.
Yeah.
You know,
just say
does it work like
you
that?
block out a time and say, I'm not available at this time until.
Yeah.
And then you block off this time, but then you have Beyonce hit you up trying to get a song, Rihanna, and it's like, oh, I can't work with you right now. I'm scheduled or reserved. It's like
Michael Jackson. But I guess once they hear Michael Jackson, they're like, oh shit, okay. You know, you can't just fucking say that so lightly.
Yeah. Michael Jackson. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right. But then from what I read was that Rodney brought elements of that into Full Moon.
Yes.
And you can hear it.
Yes.
But then also Brandy's take on it, you can hear it compared to Michael's. And it's almost, I hate to say it, but I do prefer Brandy's take to the style of the production. No?
Yes.
Okay. Although I do really love that album from Michael.
Yes,
I think
but
it's really slept on.
It's a different.
She
learned what he did, and then
exactly.
They were like, "I'm going to do this."
Yeah,
because he was like, she said, Michael did 8 or 12 stacks. She said, "I'm going to do 14 or something like that."
I think it was like 16.
Yeah,
she stacks, and then Kylie even said to me that she stacks, like she'll make you stack.
I want to see a session and be in there so I could see like what she's stacking, how she does it. Is it just each line? Is it the phrase? Is it the backgrounds? What are you stacking that much?
But all of it.
And how much space do you have on your computer?
You know, shit. That's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of mixing and all that shit.
Yeah. And then panning to this and this and then and this one. I want to see that.
When I did I forget what song it was, but it was with Nambi. And then this was in the very beginning of the project, but we were going to get someone else to mix and master it. And so once I got all the stems sorted out, there was over like, I think 600 stems. And I'm like, this sounds expensive. This is so much time.
Y'all got a budget.
Yeah. So I just mixed it myself. I'm like, I don't claim to be a mixer, but I'll do it.
What was all this? Just all stacks?
Yeah, backgrounds, leads, harmonies, like everything. Yeah.
Did you find a way to dwindle it down, or did you like?
No, I just mixed it myself. Like you mix it as you go, right? But then you have to separate the stems, saving them, I guess, and then that. We were supposed to send them off to someone else, which isn't the issue. It's just someone sitting there mixing 600 fucking stems of vocals. It's costly, one, but then it's kind of like then you got to explain to them where the fuck it goes and
what
like
you want, how you want it.
How you want it leveled, and like there's also that too.
Yeah,
it's just super fucking annoying. And it's I think it'd be a lot better to sit in the fucking room with them while they do it, so you could place it, space it, and whatever.
place it.
Yeah.
I would like to know, where does Human rank on your scale of Brandy albums? First, is it better than B7?
I'd say like
Okay, we're making sure you're at a logical.
as much as I think B7 will get its appreciation in its ways for what it is, but there's also like the few songs on there that lose the vibe of what it is. It's like it's like they tried to do a little more up-tempo song.
I think that's what it is about that one.
Throws you off, but then those songs, like, was it Lucid Dreams or whatever the fuck it is,
and
those really vocal, like, spacey songs, those were perfect.
Maybe that's what it is, because you go in and then something throws off. It's like, I don't really like that one.
Yeah.
And But where do you?
But then with Human, I mean, I didn't really care for it at first. I remember when the song started leaking and the hype started coming from it, I really was looking forward to it. I was excited. But then when we finally got the actual like album, I was expecting something different. I remember feeling that. But then it grew on me. Oh, and then I did read this too, that Brandy does now like the album. She's learned to like it because her daughter liked it for some reason. It got her through some like hard time or some shit like that. So she favors this album in a way. And then Brandy went back and listened to it and heard it completely different.
From a different perspective.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when that album came out, look to see the exact date, December 9th, I was in my first apartment and I moved in there, I told you, like a month or two before in 2008. And it was a snowstorm and I walked to the record store and bought the CD in the snowstorm.
The shit we did, I
walked 6 to 7 blocks for a CD?
A CD, yeah. And we would do shit like that. That was I think that's what makes me sad for a lot of these young kids not to experience that. Like I used to, the day of when an album would come out, I would skip first and second period, mainly first period, just so I could go buy the album, wait for the fucking store to open, and then I would head straight to school right after it. But then I would listen to the album on my way to school and look through the booklet and stuff, and get there for at least second period. So
that was part of anticipation, looking through the book too. Like, is it gonna have lyrics in there? Is it just credits or?
Yeah, the smell of it, the pictures, the vibe, the theme, like everything.
When I was driving age, I remember the day album came out, I would go to Walmart. It was 24 hours at midnight. And I would go back there and say, I would like that CD, please.
We never had that here. I mean, we had 24 hours Walmart at some point, but it was like way after. And we unfortunately never it was always the morning of.
I was like, no. And it was always in the box, in the crate, and I had to open it and take me out the CD. It was like, I did that for B-Day, for Monica Still Standing, some other album. It was a bunch. The things.
Yeah, I guess I Human grew on me. Like especially, was it First in Love?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, that one. Every time I was listening to it today in the car, and then that came on, and that just, I don't know, instant nostalgia. Like it just brings me back to that place of listening to it for the first time.
What's your favorite song off of there?
Oh, there's
top 2.
I would say First in Love, definitely. Warm It Up.
Warm It Up with Love.
Yeah, that one was really good. I like Right Here too. That was a really actually a solid track.
I remember when that video premiered on BET, they played it every hour on the hour that day.
I'm not surprised. I find BET made songs more bigger, like fucking, I don't know. I thought they were like doing good on the charts. Meanwhile, they like did shit. But yet, I got the impression because they showed it so much
like
on
all the
BET,
time. Yeah.
that shit was hot. It was like charting really well. It was a well-known fucking song, and like no, fooled us.
I love Warm It Up. I love The Definition.
See, I didn't give a fuck with the definition. Yeah.
And Shatter Heart. Don't shatter my heart. Don't shatter my heart.
True. I love her vocals. And true. She may not like it, or when she sings in a high fucking key and shit. I love her high voice, bro. Like the nice tone and texture to her fucking voice.
There's a remix version of Long Distance that has more of a beat behind it. I like that version. I don't like the original one that much. I think that's...
Didn't Bruno Mars write that shit?
I don't know.
I think it was Bruno Mars.
Gonna find out.
Camouflage is a nice one. I like the message in that one.
Piano Man, Torn Down.
Piano Man. Oh, I heard the demo of that. There's a demo out there.
I'm about to search that.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was a demo. It said it was the demo. You never know, the internet could be lying. And then the acapella one, that one's for sure.
Clap.
Fall.
Yeah. I heard a version of that with Natasha Bedingfield.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. There's a demo version, I guess, because she helped write
there was a first version.
And it was them together.
So I didn't hear that one, but there was an original version that came out first before the album version. But it's maybe that one, but just didn't include her on the one that I heard. But fuck, I still have that on a CD somewhere. I wonder.
I do too. It's somewhere on the iPod.
On the iPod.
My least favorite song in that album is Human.
Yeah, I knew it.
I don't even listen to that song.
Human.
Everything else, I love it. Definition.
Yeah, it was all right.
Definition. But I guess if you compare it to some of the other songs people are getting, if you're gonna compare it to them, then
like Feedback.
Okay, maybe he didn't give you the best comparison.
Feedback.
Yeah.
Feedback.
I love that song.
Roller Coaster.
Love.
See, that's exactly what my point is in my other video. I said he gave you a hit, but not everything is guaranteed a hit on your album. Like the Love was, I like it,
but something about it is like,
and then when you listen to like Pussycat Dolls, Elevator, like the rest of the Darkchild produced joints on the album, they don't hit like the fucking like lead single. Yeah. And then same thing with Spice Girls, Holler, smash fucking song. The rest of the production from Darkchild on the album was just ass for me.
Never even heard it.
Yeah, well, this was like 99, 2000. Yeah.
Was that the first?
He wasn't man enough, like era.
Yes, I know that.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Like,
but then the rest of the album of the Spice Girls that he produced, it was all right. Like, it wasn't anything like wow.
Okay.
But Holler was a fucking smash and one of their best songs.
I don't think I know that song.
Yeah.
Do you?
But then the shit that he produced for J-Lo, for some reason, even the album cuts were like fucking. They were solid. Like she got some good shit from Darkchild.
Maybe he was focused on the singles for those other people or something.
Tyra Banks, Shake Your Body. Don't even lie, that was bro. That was a hit in my house.
I like that song, and then listen to it now. It's like, I still like it, but
I still like it.
It sounds different. Like maybe these are mature ears now,
possibly.
But you think he played Brandy? He was a man enough beat, and then gave Tony Braxton. Can you imagine her? I mean, it's the same.
I don't know. Something tells me the fact that Beyonce is weaponized, you know, in the sense, I'm thinking
it's something for her.
It's beats that he gave to Beyonce. But then
I gotta know what it is.
The thing is, the songs that Beyonce got, I can't picture anybody else singing but Beyonce. Like, I feel like it went to the right artist.
Yeah.
And I can't picture Brandy on like, what would it be like? Lose My Breath?
Yeah, that was
No, that was
04 or 5.
2004 or 5. So let's say like 2006, 2007. Mary J. Blige, the Breakthrough album.
Did he do that Enough Crying song?
Enough Crying. That would be that. And then Sharifa, Boss.
Oh yeah.
Whatever the fuck that song is.
Yeah, boss.
Is it I Need a Boss?
Hey. Yeah.
Yes. He was starting to do that shit, so I think we would have. But and then Megan Rochelle, the one. No, you can't do.
The only thing I remember her is Floating through the sky. You got me.
That was originally what's her name from Black? Shamari. What's her fucking name, bro?
Shamari. That's her name.
Yeah, that was that. Yeah, no, it was for Black. What's her name? Not Black. Shamari from Black. And then she was working with Darkchild. She was signed to his whatever at the time. And there was 2 joints that came out. There was the one I Need, or whatever the fuck it's called. And then there was this other one like NJ227. I don't know what the fuck it was called. It was some weird fucking like shit. Anyways, and someone's gonna laugh at that actually knows what I'm talking about in the comments. But and then the song was later given to Megan Rochelle. And then there was Bitcha. You might have heard like a demo version or another take that Brandy did. It was on there on the internet.
Oh yeah, I bet you didn't know that. You're still on. Is that the Betcha and Supreme? Well, I don't know if he did that, but is that era?
That would be around that. And then Tamia, Between Friends, Love You Like I Do. Oh, and Can't Get Enough of You. What is that?
Close the door, bit of floor.
So that would have been more. So that's what everybody else was getting. And then Brandy got Human.
If you compare it to everybody else, okay. But I would feel away. But like, I'll be like,
for all we know, those are the songs that she was fucking hearing.